Hello everyone, VJ's back again. Today we're looking at how to play Sushi Go from Game Right, one of a few games that I have from Game Right. It's a pick and pass card game, 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up. Comes in a nice tin. There is also a Sushi Go party, I believe it is, which is more or less the same, but with added cards and stuff like that. So, you get 100 cards. There's a bunch of different sushi ingredients, as you expected. Sushi cards are not the best quality. They do have some linen finish to them, but they're not the bestest quality, I would say. But they're all right. So you got cards in here such as the maki rolls, and if you get the most, you get 6 points. The second most gets 3 points, and so forth. You got sashimi. I don't like sushi. I've never had sushi, so I don't know much about sushi, but what the heck. And if you get free sashimi, you get 10 points for each set of free. So there's different scoring. You get the chopsticks, which lets you swap cards. You can take 2 sushi cards, so if you put this in front of you on your turn, in the future you can take 2 sushi cards instead of just 1. But before everyone reveals the cards, you have to call out Sushi Go. There is, 14 Tempura cards. You get 5 points for each pair that you have. There's 14 sashimi cards, 14 dumpling cards. There's nigiri cards of different types. Squid, salmon, and so forth. There's the wasabi, which gives you 3 points if you have it next to a nigiri. There's your dumplings. You get points for having a bunch of dumplings, as you can see. Whoever has the most. And let's see, there's 12 of the times 2 maki rolls, 8 of the times 3 maki rolls, 6 of the times 1 maki roll. And what I mean by that is these ones have 1, these ones have 2, these ones have 3. And those each count as like a value of how many maki rolls you have. There's 10 salmon nigiris, 5 of the squid nigiris, and 5 of the egg nigiris. 10 puddings, 6 wasabis, and 4 of the chopsticks. Now you're going to be dealing out different amount of cards per person, depending on how many people are playing. For 2 players, it's 10 cards each. 3, it's 9 cards each. 4, it's 8 cards each. And 5, it's 7 cards each. And you're going to keep the cards secret, obviously, hold in your hands. You're going to keep score. You're going to be playing 3 rounds. And the start of round, each player is going to simultaneously choose any one card from their hand that they want to keep and place it face down in front of them. And when each player has done that, you're going to flip it face up and reveal it. You can pass your cards to the left, face down. And then you can do the same thing. So let's do a quick round here, I guess. Let's do 3 players. It's 9 cards each. I'll just do 2 cards at a time here, I suppose. Apparently. You should be dealing out 1 at a time. The rest of the cards just absolutely go away. So we're just going to look at the cards here and decide, which card you want to keep. Maybe I want to keep well, maybe I'm going to keep this maki roll. My opponent decides he wants to keep, let's say he wants to keep the pudding. And then this guy decides he wants to keep maybe he wants to keep dumplings. And then we're going to pass the cards to the left. And we're going to do this with the other cards. And we're going to do the same thing. Well, I'm going to get, let's say I want to keep another maki roll. Try to get the most of those. My opponent decides he's got the pudding. Maybe he wants to do this one, chopsticks. And this guy decides he wants to do, let's say he wants to do another dumpling. So then we reveal the cards again. Wait, was that the, I screwed up. I wanted to keep this one for the most. Duh. So then we pass again to the left and keep doing this and trying to score the best hands. So maybe this time I just want to go for, let's say, tempura. Now the chopsticks. Go back to the chopsticks here. This guy's going to say Sushi Go. Because he has the chopsticks and he's going to take 2 cards. So let's say he wants to take 2 cards. He's got the pudding. Let's say he wants to take the maki and a sashimi. And then he gets to take this and puts it back into his hand to pass it on to the next person. And this guy decides he wants to take, see, he's got 2 of the dumplings. Nobody wants nigiri. I'll take the wasabi. Why not? So everyone reveals the cards and passes to the left. Isn't this fun? I can't even recall if I passed to the left or not. I must have. Yeah, this guy has the chopsticks. So let's see. We got a tempura. We're definitely going to keep another tempura. This guy decides he's going to keep another sashimi. And this guy is going to keep, well, maybe he wants to keep a chopsticks. So then we reveal the cards. You probably don't want to play right on top of your card to reveal what it is. So then we go again. I'm going to keep, let's say a chopsticks. Why not? My opponent looks at this. Maybe he wants to keep a maki roll. And this guy is going to keep, he's going to keep a nigiri to go off that wasabi. And actually he's going to say sushi roll since he's got that. And maybe he's going to keep a maki roll as well. Sushi Go, I should say. And then he's going to put this chopsticks back in here. Everyone reveals the cards. He's going to put this nigiri next to the wasabi. This guy has a chopsticks and this guy has that. We pass to each other again. Passing to the left all the time. Isn't this fun? This guy's going to say Sushi Go, since he's got the chopsticks. He's going to select 2 cards. This one, and why not a wasabi? And then he's going to put this one in here. My opponent's going to choose a sashimi. And This guy's gonna choose, let's say a maki roll. So everyone reveals, he gets a maki roll, he gets a sashimi. This guy has another maki roll and a wasabi. So then we pass to the left again. I'm gonna keep, I got a wasabi, so I want a nigiri this time. Let's take a squid nigiri. This guy decides to keep another sasami. And this guy's gonna keep, let's say, a tempura. Why not? And we'll reveal what we got. And we pass to the left. 2 cards left. This guy's, he has no choice. He has to take a maki roll. This guy's gonna take, it doesn't really matter. And this guy has to take a chopsticks. So we'll reveal, pass the cards to the left. And then we just get the last card, essentially. And then that is 1 round. So then you're gonna score points. Whoever has the most of the maki rolls, let's go for the score here, I guess. I guess the first is whoever has the most of the maki rolls is gonna get 6 points. This guy has 3, 6, 8, 9, 3, 5, 6, and 4. So he gets 6 points, and this guy's gonna get 3 points. This guy gets nothing. Then we're gonna look at the tempura. Every set of tempura, every pair scores 5 points, so I get 5 points. This guy does not have a pair, so I can get rid of that. Sashimi, every set of 3 scores 10 points. This guy has a set of 3, so he gets 10 points, and nobody else has a set of 3 sashimi or any sashimi. Then we look at dumplings. The more you have, the more points you score. This guy has 2, so he's gonna get 3 points. You get 1 point for 1, 3 points for 2, 6 points for 3, 10 points for 4, and 15 points for 5. So he finally gets some points. And then the nigiri and the wasabi. So, because this guy has a wasabi on top of this nigiri, which is 3 points for a nigiri, the squid nigiri, it triples it, so he gets 9 points. For that. This guy, he gets 2 points for the salmon nigiri. And this guy also has this squid with the wasabi, so that's 9 points as well. The chopsticks, they score nothing. Don't get rid of them. And then there's the puddings. The puddings you keep until the end of the game, after you've played all 3 rounds. Whoever has the most will get 6 points. Whoever has the least will lose 6 points. If there's a tie for the most, you're going to divide the 6 points by each person that's tied. And if there's a tie for the least amount of points, you're going to divide those by those people. So if there's 2 people that have the least, that would be, -3 for each person. If you have the most and there's a tie, you get 3 points for each person if there's 2. If it's 3 people, you get 2 points each, and so forth. And yes, if you have 0 puddings, that is the least. So then you're going to take all the cards, shuffle them up again. I still looked at the points here. I apologize. But, you'd add up the points, write them on a piece of paper. This guy gets 6 and 9, I believe it was. And 5 for the tempuras, you add those all up, write them on a piece of paper for each person. Take all the cards, shuffle them back up again, and redeal. And you do 3 rounds like that. And that is Sushi Go. It's a pretty cool little game. I wasn't too sure about it at first when I first heard about it. But, I kind of like it. It's not bad. It's just kind of a card drafting game. Actually, of course, the pudding card if you have a pudding card, you're going to retain that pudding card until the end of the game. The rest of the cards go in the discard pile, and then you deal new cards from the remaining deck. These discards are gone for the rest of the game. And that is it. Whoever has the most points after 3 rounds. The winner, if there's a tie, whoever has the most pudding cards wins. If there's still a tie, I don't know. Play another round, tiebreaker. So yeah, that is it. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Do you like sushi? We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.